I'm just home and I put on some press-ons. If any of you guys, a couple of you guys saw my video that I posted yesterday. So today I'm just gonna be tapping on things with these. I just have a random assortment of stuff. I also have dyed my hair in case you couldn't tell. Little knot right there. It's all rainy and gross out today. So it's all like, it's perfectly cozy, and I hope that, you know, you just wanna hang out with me. I dyed the top of my hair purple, and underneath is like kind of pink. I'll probably put it back to red pretty soon though. Okay, so first things I wanna tap on, I have all my like skincare products. I always like tapping on those. Maybe give this video a thumbs up, I guess, if you want me to do like a ASMR girlfriend does skincare on you roleplay or something like that. So first up, he's being so loud, I'm sorry. But me personally, whenever I watch like ASMR videos and people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, my neighbors are making so much noise, I actually usually don't mind because it just sounds like real, you know? So this is my Bioderma. As you can see, it's nearly empty. Bioderma, this is the Senso Bio, Bioderma Laboratoire Dermatologique. Excusez-moi pour mon prononciation. Mon français est pauvre. Visage et yeux, face and eyes. Hold on one second. Okay, I closed the door, so his door, so maybe it'll be a little bit quieter. So, peu sensible, nettoie et épaisse, sans visage, sans paraben, hypoallergénique. Makeup removing micelle solution. So basically, this is like makeup remover. You know how you get the wipes? But it's in like liquid form. So I really like this because I have like sensitive skin. Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust the camera a little bit. So I have sensitive skin, and I don't like washing it that much, also because, you know, sometimes you're really tired. And so I just put a little bit of this on a little cotton round, and I just wipe it on my face, and I think it does a really good job. It doesn't like irritate my skin or overly dry it out. I've used it so much that it's actually broken right here. Okay, so after I do that, then I use a toner. My skin loves toner. I don't know why. Like, I've honestly never used a toner that my skin didn't just love, whereas face wash on the other hand. So this is the Beauty Water from Son Park, and it smells really, really good. Ooh, it says, it is a smart cleansing liquid based on natural plant therapy that exfoliates and moisturizes the skin at once. Beauty Water can be used daily, morning and evening. It cleanses any old dead skin cells. It refreshes it. I think it has like a little bit of acid in it. It just smells really clean and good, and I just splash it on my hands and then I pat it on my face because, I mean, putting it on a cotton round just like wastes it, I feel like. I like the bottle. There is music coming from somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from though. Okay, then after I do that, I have a couple different serums that I kind of like to rotate through. Serums are just like really concentrated ingredients. So in case you've ever seen like, oh, here's a lotion that has a vitamin C in it or something. Well, it you get a smaller amount of vitamin C, and then also vitamin C doesn't always play nice with other things, so you don't really have a chance to like customize your skin. By the way, I used to really be into skincare, like I'd buy the expensive stuff. But I've kind of been into skincare for so long that I know like what the active ingredients are, and so I just get all my stuff off of Amazon. And you can find a lot of really good brands on there, like Korean and Japanese and French brands. You know, not that other brands aren't cool, but you know, I just tend to know a little bit more about those brands. For really cheap, like this I think was only like 13 bucks, and it's a serum, so you just use like 1 or 2 drops. This is the niacinamide serum, 12% plus zinc 2%. It also has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. Niacinamide is, I think, a vitamin B12, and zinc is really good if you if you're like prone to acne or anything like that. And hyaluronic acid, it is an acid, but it's not like one that's going to exfoliate. What it does is that it sucks a bunch of water in, so if you put it on your skin, suck it in. Boop. See, it's just a little, so I like to use this. And then I also have this True Skin Vitamin C Serum, and you can see that the label's kind of messed up. That's how much I use it. And vitamin C actually reacts with the sun, so you should always make sure that you have like an opaque type bottle if you have anything with vitamin C. So you see it's a little dropper, and you only need a couple drops. Okay, and then finally, this is like my holy grail lotion. This is probably my 4th bottle of this that I've gone through. It's SoulCeuticals Multifunction All-in-One Anti-Aging Snail Repair Cream with vitamin E, vitamin B5, and organic green tea. And apparently it has the highest concentration of 97.5% snail extract. And then finally for the face, gotta have, ooh, come on, is it gonna, gotta have sunblock. This is not liking the camera. It's from Misha, and I really like it. I wear it every single day, even on days like this. And it kind of, I think, gives a nice like finish to your skin. And it's SPF 50. See, and it's really light. I like it. And of course, this lip mask, which has coconut oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, beeswax, vitamin E in it. I'm gonna put some more on. I'm probably addicted to chapstick. And I have so much more skincare, to be honest. So if I was going to do a doing your skincare, I would use different products, so it wouldn't just be me repeating myself. Then I use this crystal deodorant, because I'm not as much of a hippie as I used to be. I used to be so into like the free people kind of thing. But my aunt actually passed away from breast cancer like 2 years ago. And you know, it like kind of runs in my family, so I switched a while ago to a natural deodorant, and I've tried a bunch of different ones, but this one to me is the one that works the best. They have different flavors. different scents, like a lavender one, but I like the vanilla and jasmine. It kind of smells like Play-Doh at first, but whenever you put it on, it actually kind of like warms up really well. And this doesn't have the like bad aluminum in it, but it's an alum stone, which is similar, but the molecules are a lot bigger, so it just kind of sits on top of your pores instead of going into them and blocking them. So yeah, I like that. And then I have more perfume, but this is the one that I brought with me. It's Acqua di Colonia Officina Profumo Santa Maria Novella Firenze. And this is the Calarosa. You can't see this right there. Santa Maria Novella is one of my favorite perfumeries. I have their Melangrano, which smells like pomegranate. And then I also have this one, which has helichrysum in it, and lavender, and rock rose, and fennel, and it smells kind of salty. It's like green, but salty. It's kind of masculine, but I really like it. My stepmom, Missy, got it for me, and she's the only one that buys me perfume. It's kind of like our Christmas tradition. I just ask her for a perfume. I love the bottles. I think they're so pretty. Oh, sorry. I lied. Sorry about that. The last thing is I had a little bit of castor oil in this, and I've been bad about putting it on, but I've been trying to grow my eyelashes a little bit more. And when I was being good about it, I was seeing results. Sorry for my stupid face whenever I do that. There we go. So I just like to put that on. So that's my skincare that I brought with me to my mom's. Let me just get it out of my way. Next things that I'm going to be tapping on. Oh, actually, so I have this like eyeglasses case, I guess. It like wraps around, you're supposed to tie it, but I never do. And then this is what I keep my vape in. The shiny's kind of starting to wear off because she used to be more gold, but now you can see there's like more silver where I hold it. And then this right here is Delta 8. So Delta 8 is a cannabinoid, kind of like CBD. There's a lot of different parts of the weed plant. I don't know, or I forget the like name for it, but what gets you high, THC9, is the thing that's actually illegal. So, and it's I think like in the highest amount, or rather like out of all the cannabinoids, it's the most present, right? CBD is also present, but in much smaller quantities. Well, there's THC8 or Delta 8, which gives you a lot of the same benefits as THC9, but with none of the psychoactive effects. So it helps like muscle aches or things like that, and it's kind of like a good, I don't really feel like it makes you high. It's kind of a good like weekend morning smoke if you're not like a big smoker and you still just want to relax and like do things, whereas CBD, you know, you can like smoke CBD on the job and it won't affect anything. It's kind of just like green tea. This, if we're saying that like weed is like espresso, this is probably more like a black tea, and then or green tea. Actually, it's more like a green tea, and then CBD is probably more like an herbal tea, like a chamomile, where like it does give you some effects, but it's a lot more subtle. So yeah, this is. And also, the thing is about Delta 8 being legal is that you can go into any smoke shop and buy it. I haven't used mine that much. You can see there's a little bubble right there. except I was watching a movie right now. Okay. So the next thing, oh, I have another cartridge in there. May or may not be Delta 8. I'll never tell. So the next things that I'm going to tap on, oh, I have missed you guys, I've missed doing this, is I literally went around like a weird person and just found a bunch of like little random statues because I was like, I have long nails, what am I going to tap on? What am I going to tap on? So this is a sculpture of Jonah in the whale. It was carved in India, and there used to be this store right near my high school in Durham called One World, that's it, it was One World. The store, World Market, I don't know if you've heard of it. It was called One World, and it was incredible. Everything in there was fair trade. It was from these artisans from all over the world. Like, I would save up my money and I had these earrings that were like little books that had paper in them that you could open the pages. And all the people that worked there were all volunteers. And it was just really cool. My mom was teaching a youth group at the time at our church. She also was the handbell director and the youth choir director. She does so much. So as like a celebration of her being head of the youth group, I saw this. I was like, oh, this is cool. Now I'm gonna show you our tiny little statues that we keep in the kitchen counter window. The Statue of Liberty. I mean, it's no Colossus at Rhodes, but it's pretty cool, don't you think? With a little tiny, teeny, tiny flame. Hello, little Statue of Liberty. Hello. Statue of Liberty. Oh yeah, should I do like quieter whispers? I don't know. I like the soft talking though, so I'm gonna do it. That's our little Statue of Liberty. Now we have good birdie. Good birdie. Not hurting birdie with our clouche, but petting birdie. And now, little giraffe. Little giraffe. My mom's favorite animal is a giraffe. Because everyone always joked that she's a giraffe because she's tall, has a long neck, and freckles. So I also have several more giraffe figurines. On. Got this one, which I also think I got for her at One World, to be honest with you. If someone has a favorite animal, it makes shopping for them very, very easy. I'm sorry, but like, by the time that you like turn 15, you either need a favorite animal, or 13 at least. By the time you turn 13, you either need a favorite animal or a hobby so that people know what to get you. You cannot expect to interact with the world and not at least have a favorite animal, because that's how you get socks, or at the very least make like fun socks a part of your thing. You know? Oh, what is Steve like? Foxes, I guess. Cool, I'm gonna get him a mug with a fox on it. There you go. If you do not choose something, something will be assigned to you. That's how many of you end up getting things with pandas on them, because one time you went with your grandma to the zoo and she thought that you really liked the pandas. So then, from then on out, your aunt asked your grandma, when am I supposed to get them? And she said, oh, they love pandas. And now it's taken on a life of its own, and you always are guaranteed to get at least one panda thing. Isn't that right, Giraffe? Now we have, look at this pretty lady giraffe. How pretty, how elegant. Did you know that the resting position for a giraffe's neck is actually up? They have to exert a ton of energy to actually bend down. Also, a giraffe can kill a lion with one kick. I have a lot of facts about giraffes because one time in my anatomy and physiology class, our professor was sick. So they played this video called Inside the Giants. That was a show about when unusual or really large zoo animals passed away from natural means. They would have an autopsy and then they filmed it. They explained things that were interesting about the anatomy. I don't know why they showed that to high schoolers, but I also know that the giraffe, when it runs, it has this rocking gait because its intestines are actually kind of free hanging, so that when it goes forward, it exhales because the intestines slam into the lungs, expelling all of the air. It has to do that because otherwise it would not be able to support its heart, which, in order to be strong enough to get blood all the way up and all the way down, something like 12 times, or like, I don't want to give you a wrong number, but it's massive. If you have a chance, go look up how large a giraffe's heart is. Let me know in the comments. And finally, for our giraffe collection, I like this one a lot. This is also Soapstone. She's beautiful. I'm pretty sure I also got this at One World. And finally, the contribution from my brother. I went into his room and I said, do you have things that I can tap on or otherwise interact with? I've been following the GameStop thing. I bought one share. I'm doing my part. It's very exciting. Feels like being part of the French Revolution. missed you guys. I've felt a distinct lack of ideas when it comes to ASMR role plays. I've also been trying to like organize and decorate my place, and so I've been kind of hyper fixating on that. And like, oh no, I can't do videos until my place looks aesthetic, but I'm working on that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. And yeah, a lot of times I don't feel like I have a good enough idea, or I'm just like, how do I take care of other people? How do I share that love for you guys, especially whenever I'm having a hard time taking care of myself. But I just kind of wanted to tap on things, and I hope that, you know, you got some enjoyment out of it. If not, then I don't know, tune in next time and maybe maybe it'll be better. So yeah, happy Sunday, and I hope that you have a great week.